Our lead lady is in here. There we go. Let's talk. Hazanui Karu paces near her desk, looking like a shark circling the shallows. She clenches a long, elegant pipe between her teeth, the smoke trailing an acrid wake behind her. She looks up when you enter and favors you with a brief nod of acknowledgement.
The former Lord of Cadnua, and one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters. If dockside tales are to be believed.
She smiles briefly through the smoke.
Other than Hasongo, you have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters?
That's about the shape of it.
Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the seams. He must be stopped.
No one's got it in for him more than me.
Determination. That's good. But you need a plan. And an ally.
Listening.
The Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin. And the Huana will barely do that much.
No? Tell it to the water shapers who washed your stranded boats from sandbars, Hazanui.
Uh-oh.
No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit.
What do you mean?
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's mortar. It's largely free of rough weather.
She waves her right hand, and you notice again that her fingers remain strangely still. You realize it's an unusually fine prosthetic.
Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest.
What's up, Wapadek?
It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rowataians we could feed with plantations here.
So you're exploring Deadfire for the sake of Rautai.
That's a naive view. One our enemies are keen to promote. Rautai's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rocky terrain. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, we rely on trade. And on plantations we've established here.
Hey, Ryuma.
And those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire.
Okay. What does this have to do with me?
You've got a way of charging into things full speed. Some might call it reckless, but I consider it valuable.
Good to know.
If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal.
Sounds good to me.
And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally.
What do you have in mind?
You've already helped us immensely at Hasongo. Once repairs are done, we can resume much-needed shipments from the farms back to Rawatai. It's also a welcome indication that someone around here can get things done. I hear you recently traveled to CohhCarnage. Something you did there cleared the storms.
That's right.
Makes a person wonder what kind of secrets lie in Andra's mortar.
Why do you say that? I would love to find out.
That's the spirit.
She claps you on the back, her wooden hand clopping against your shoulder.
Rautai's storms have made us who we are as a nation. Hardy, driven, inventive. But they've also held us back. Forced our people to seek resources and livelihoods far from our homes and families. Imagine how much more we could achieve if we could control those storms.
You think something in Andra's mortar will help you with that?
Why not? The storms there cannot be natural. Not when they are so ferocious, so constant. And your exploits at CohhCarnage suggest that something else may be behind them. But enough of that for now. The trouble in Hasongo forced us to send additional ships back to Rawatai to make up for shortfalls. And storms at home have delayed another portion of our fleet. This leaves us short-handed here.
What are you asking of me?
We're due to collect a special shipment for delivery to our port at Sayuka. You used to deal regularly in trade goods, so you'll know how to handle yourself. We've contracted with a captain named Widla. Meet her, complete the trade, and take the cargo to Sayuka. Fleet Master Okaya is overseeing the development of some special projects there.
I don't think we've been to Sayuka, have we?
She's one of the brightest minds in Rawatai, and it shows. You two will get along. Most of her work is, or should be, under wraps for now. But perhaps she can give you a taste of what we have to offer.
What's the shipment?
It'll be easier for Okaya to explain.
Wilda and her crew, who are they?
Good sailors with a fast ship and no mind for questions.
So they're smugglers.
Along with half the population of this storm-tossed archipelago.
Why don't you send Wilda's crew to Sayuka? Her laugh sounds like a grunt.
Let's just say, I'm not keen to invite them to a port where we're developing experimental technologies. Along with half the population of this storm-tossed archipelago.
If it's important, I can handle it. What's next?
Wheatla's agreed to meet our courier out at sea, away from the heaviest traffic. This is her payment. We've already negotiated with her. Fleet Master Okaya will see to your compensation once you arrive with the cargo. This is the kind of job that's best completed quickly and quietly.
Wow.
I'm counting on your famous discretion.
We're getting a lot of interesting options as we're getting these going up.
Clear skies.
Or a lot of interesting comments. Cool. What's with all the black powder at Hisongo?
Notice that, did you? Saltpeter is one of our chief resources at Rawatai. And we believe in putting resources to use. Now you can see why we didn't want the Valians nosing around our fort.
What's the game board for?
Hazatoa. Atsura and I usually have a game running, and this one's been going on for over a month and a half. Atsura's good at misdirection, but I've got a mind for the long game. You look like you've come with a purpose.
What happened to your hand? She extended her arms, holding the prosthetic between you. It's an exquisite piece with reinforced joints in each of the fingers and a smooth, sanded finish.
It happened a year into my first command. We were chasing pirates along Rawatai's south coast, and they landed a shot right next to our magazine.
Ooh, that's not good.
A lucky hit. I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making for our powder stores. I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands.
Wow. If you hadn't, you and your crew probably would have died. She nods.
We don't get to choose our challenges, do we? Just the way we meet them. There's a cost to every victory. And the win goes to those willing to make a sacrifice. I'll bet you already know a thing or two about that. And if you don't, Deadfire will teach you soon enough.
Did you get Queen Onikaza's fruit basket? Her expression darkens and she draws on her pipe.
I got her message all right.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to save it. That was a great conversation.
Some of our best engineers and wizards.
So now that we're working for her, does that mean you'll sell to me?
Good to see you again. I really wish I could. Maybe if you impress her.
Let's go down here and see what's down here. Up. How is Cohh here just now? I've like only started the game and I've already done this part. That's because I came here last. This is just the last part of the city I haven't to explore. Yeah. One second.
Kitchen.
They weren't that bad.
Rhyming Hazanui with kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Me neither. That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism is
I think we're
easier
ready to
than
go.
creation.
Oh, wait. No, we haven't looked in here yet. What's in here? Oh, it's Sura. She said we could convince him, maybe? The man behind the desk regards you with attentive, unblinking eyes and a perfectly open expression. His smooth features make it hard to pinpoint his age, although the crinkles at the corner of his eyes suggest he is not especially young. He cocks his head, taking your measure. He pauses before speaking, just a little longer than seems normal. When he finally does, he crosses his forearms over his chest and gives you a slow, exquisitely courteous nod. The whole gesture is so perfectly choreographed that it seems he must have practiced it many times.
Watcher Nui, the hero of Hasongo. I'm pleased you've taken me up on my invitation.
In his careful stare, the pause before he speaks, you recognize that he's studying you.
Nekataka is full of boastful tongues and bold claims, but none have accomplished what you managed at Hasongo.
It's kind of you to say.
Few with abilities like yours would be so humble about them. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company.
And what's your business here?
Rawatai has long maintained trade interests in the region. While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, the violent climate and rocky soils make it a poor source for most other basic staples. It's my business to look after the mainland's interests here.
It's an honor to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to meet someone of your elegant manners. I wish I had been there to see your grand entrance at the palace, but I avoid Serpent's Crown as much as possible.
This guy reminds me of like the conniving smooth guy.
It is a place of entirely too much talk. And I find that the more talk one hears, the less it means.
You don't sound like you're entirely at ease with your neighbors here.
Such is the world we live in. Were it different, all the locksmiths and masons in Eora would be out of work. And here our neighbors include a nation of pirates and a fractured people led by a figurehead. To say nothing of the Valians. Leave it to them to observe a substance that occurs nowhere else on Eora, and immediately set about pulverizing it for profit.
Yeah, they're also using it to advance the science of animacy.
For now. But what will ultimately win out? The Valians' drive for innovation, or their hunger for wealth? Besides, we know too little about Luminous Adra to understand the consequences of ripping it out.
Okay. All of a sudden, I'm starting to like this side a little bit more, to be honest. Like, this is kind of how I felt the whole game about Luminous Adra. So,
Your recent adventure at POTD has illuminated a curious link between Luminous Adra and the weather. We'd long suspected something unnatural was behind the storms, but we had little evidence.
why does this interest you?
Because catastrophic storms have long made Rawatai a difficult land to inhabit. If the storms that assail Rawatai have a similarly unnatural origin, then perhaps they too can be stopped. And if that's the case, then there's more work to be done. Work that you might be able to help with. After all, if you're going to make friends in the Deadfire, you might as well choose the ones with the biggest cannons.
Phrasing.
In any case, I understand Cohh has you occupied with other matters. I shall leave you to them.
He hesitates, looking at you as if the answer is obvious.
It's a trading post, of course.
Your trading post has high walls, cannons, and guard towers?
Anything worth building is worth protecting.
Why exactly is the Brass Citadel? What exactly is the Brass Citadel?
It's a trading
Oh,
post,
okay,
of course.
fine. What do you trade?
Rawatai is rich in saltpeter, copper, and a few other profitable minerals. We generally trade for food and timber, which grow poorly in the rough country. The Valians have become aggressive competitors in recent years, but our ships were plying the seas long before the Republic's declared independence. We learned the value of defending our goods and ships long ago. Clear skies.
You seem different from the rest of the Royal Deadfire Company.
How do you mean that?
Come on, you know exactly what I mean. He lowers his head, watching you all the while.
Are you making advances at me?
That is not what I meant. No.
It's for the best. This would be a most inconvenient time to begin an
That is not what I meant,
attachment.
for the record. I was going to say he seemed educated and really intelligent. But okay. Let's see. Unfortunately...
It's a trade I just did.
Damn. Well...
Clear skies.
We weren't able to convince him to let us buy stuff here. Bummer. Anyone in here we want to talk to? No. Okay. All right, dudes. I think we're done here almost. Got like a few places to go, and let's see what's in here. Oh, we haven't been up in there either. Someone has posted an earnest but excruciating attempt at epic poetry. Oh.
I'm here. Indeed. At once. Quietly now. Happily. I'll try my best. It's no trouble, of course. Indeed. Not a sound. Well, if you insist. Hope that helps.
Yoink. Hells yeah.
What can I do?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Boop. Cool. For a guy with such a sterling reputation, people sure are oblivious as to why everything goes missing when you come through. I know, right? Do not tell anybody.
Get to meet Ishi?
Briefly. It didn't go well.
Really? Kana always seemed agreeable to me.
Oh, you weren't there for the White Flood. Ishi can purge his whole intestine at once if he's feeling ornery. Kana never wore that hat again.
The White Flood? And she straight capitalized it and everything? Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Is there anything else we need to do in the town? Oh, we gotta return to Facina. We'll do that real quick. Perfect. The bottomless inventory is an implicit nod to loot acquisition. I like how that's a very poignant way to say steal everything. And I'll take it. Glennon with the 6 months, Carlito Scan with a 20, and the Throne Room with the 39 months. Thank you, dudes.
You're back. Cohh, any news?
I took care of Berteno's debt with the Hamuto Stoneheal.
You are willing to put up all that money? What of the gloves? What happened to them?
I have them right here for you.
At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps. Take your discount as well. If the cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it.
You don't seem very happy here. Why not voyage with me for a change? Asina leans her weight on the countertop and surveys her surroundings.
Madiko, I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place. Hey, imp! I quit. For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Oh!
Huh? Make Master angry. Arkemir will grow a turnip in nasty Facina's mouth. Be safe. Many horrors out there.
Oh.
Agrasima, I think.
He was like nice at the end.
Wherever you're headed, it can't be worse than here.
Oh. A lore master. Sure. Okay. Cool. I thought I was getting a crewmate. Damn. All right. Okay.
I have matters to attend to as well, you know.
Anchors away.
Ooh. Okay. Cypher targets a spirit or vessel and tears at the coalesced soul energy inside of them, cause them to do them and any immediate spirit or vessels to emit a deafening scream. The cipher is able to isolate a single enemy from the world, leaving them unable to act, but also unable to be affected. Those are kind of weird. Cypher kills an enemy, a nearby enemy may become frightened. Oh, I like that. When the Cypher critically hits with a Cypher spell, there's a chance to recover some of his focus spent. That's pretty good. Focus. Plus to max focus. Spell resistance. Oh, yes. Let's do that. Good. I like the extra accuracy. Oh, and another level. Hell yeah. I'm not really feeling this line. Maybe I can see some uses for Stasis Shell. Maybe take an enemy out of the fight for a little bit. No, the only issue with the disable is that we can't do anything with it. So, like, it takes it out of the fight completely, so we can't attack it. That kind of sucks. Cool. I think we're all set here.
Yes?
Buy something.
I'm looking for Ifrin.
Dead thief? Check box.
What do you have for sale? Oh, cool. We kept the discount. Great. Great, great, great. I want all of these. All of these. Gimme. I'm gonna take all these too, because we don't have too many of those. I was looking at this earlier, wasn't I? Hey. Weightless Grimoire. Grimoire of Spark and Flame. Lengrass Martial Masteries. And a lot of these are really good. But we already have a lot of those spells. Okay. Let's do this for now. Cool. Let's keep moving. Do we have anything else to turn in here? Don't we have to do something else? Oh, you know what? We're going to go to the bathhouse real quick, because I want to talk to Udine again. Because I'm not quite sure what's going on with our little dude's quest with Seraphim.
Some of these fights we've been in.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Damn. I'm a little bit concerned that we may have
do
screwed
the
up
same
Seraphim's
for any of
quest.
us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
Save. Do grimoires have effects? I don't think so. Oh no, she's gone? Shit, she was right there. What did Udine tell us? Udine told us something. I'm trying to remember what Udine told us.
My friend, you returned.
She said that Romero didn't want us to find him. But does anyone remember? Hey, Jaws, what's up, buddy? Alright, let's head out to sea. We got plenty we can do out there. Damn, that's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. I remember that she said that Romero didn't want to be found, that that we were looking I thought she gave us a place, though. I could have swore she told us there was a place. But now I can't remember for the life of me. Let's get some water first. Damn, okay, apparently, like, no one remembers. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna go to Hassango first for Eddar's quest. And then we'll go look for that lighthouse, and we'll do anything else on the way. Damn. What's weird, though, is that I saw Udine there a couple times. I'm not sure where she went. We're heading to Hassango first. Grimoires do have effects. Look at the top and you have them open. I will check that out. Thank you. Thank you. Wasn't he hiding on some island? Maybe. Hey, Merman G, dude, what's up, bud? Adair looks
asked me to train a crop of new sailors.
Adair looks up expectantly as Byrne disembarks the Godhammer 3 without a word to anyone. Baron begins to head off, staring straight ahead with sunken eyes, and doesn't break stride when he passes Adair.
Baron.
The boy has taken another several steps before he seems to have heard anything at all. When he stops, he doesn't turn to face Adair at first, as though keeping his options open.
I'm not sure what you want to talk about. I have my life, and I know it's because of you. I know I should be thanking you. But the truth is, I don't know if I want to be here now, or what I'm supposed to be doing. And I still don't know what to say to Aethys when I meet him one day.
It should be the other way around. He's the one who owes you an explanation. You hear me, kid? He owes you.
Bear gives an absent nod, still looking down, and says no more.
Guess the sharpshooting lesson was wasted. Should have spent that time talking about home.
This is an immediate companion dialogue. Know anything about this place that could help us?
I didn't stay long. We sailed north for target practice, then circled back. Should have kept going.
I'm sorry, man. We'll do whatever we can to avenge them. So wait, that was Adair's quest, huh?
Hey, what's gnawing you?
Talk to me about Byrne.
Well, we got him out of there. That's the most important thing. But he is all alone out there. And that's what got him into trouble to begin with. I hope this time it's different. I hope he makes connections. Finds something to do with himself. I worry, though.
Damn, dude. I feel like that wasn't a good ending.
Not in much of a mood to talk, if you don't mind.
Damn. We were able to convince Byrne not to drink the poison that the other members of his sect took. He survived the ordeal, though he doesn't appear to be convinced it was for the best. Yeah, I'm sure we could have done that quest differently. Damn.
I'm here. At once.
Once reinforcements arrive, we'll
but hey,
rebuild the
that
walls
was interesting.
and
I mean,
double our
maybe
care.
that's just life. Maybe that's just how it works. Not everything has a good ending. We know that from the first game. And we did save him.